Hello everyone, long time no see. I'm sorry it's been a while since I've actually recorded a video. It's been about a month since my last video. Sorry about that. I've just been taking a break, that's all. Not really wanted to upload, but I'm back uploading now. This is kind of a different video because basically I've been getting a lot of comments on my videos, specifically my Beat Saber ones, asking what mods I use, my sabers, how to get custom songs. I'm gonna go over the entire modding process of Beat Saber so everyone knows everything in one video, so then I don't keep getting these comments. I don't actually use the Steam version of Beat Saber. You can, obviously, but I do not use it. If you are, that's fine. This will work the exact same way. All it's going to do is it's going to be changing your file locations. You don't have to change anything to do with your files, but you will in something called Mod Assistant. So if you don't have Mod Assistant installed and you play Beat Saber, you best get that shit installed because Mod Assistant carries this entire game on its shoulders. I swear to God, it does. It has all of the mods you would ever need. There are many more mods out there that you can probably find on GitHub, but most of them are not confirmed to be safe. Some of those mods could have viruses or malware or whatever, but all mods in Mod Assistant are confirmed to be virus free. So in the options settings, first of all, let's just go over this real quick. Enable one-click installs. All of them, make sure they're active and you'll see why later. Just make sure they are, makes life easier. Your install folder here, right now, it's connected to something called Beat Saber Legacy Launcher. I'll speak to you about that in a minute. For you, your install folder will probably be for Steam if you don't use Beat Saber Legacy Launcher, which is fine, because that's where you can start installing all your mods. So this is Beat Saber Legacy Launcher, right here. This is what I use to launch Beat Saber with. I do not use Steam, and the reason for this is because Beat Saber Legacy Launcher can download and launch multiple different versions. You can install multiple versions, you can launch them, you can do whatever you want with this thing. This thing is amazing. If there's no mods for the latest version of Beat Saber, you can downgrade to whatever version you want and you can play that. Currently, I always use 1.34.2. In the past, it used to be 1.29. I used that for about a year, and now 1.34.2 is the best is the most up-to-date best that I could find that had all the mods that I use for that version. So it also has launch options. It's got debug mode, desktop mode, Oculus mode. Debug mode is mainly good for checking if plugins work or if you're testing your own plugin. Desktop mode launches it in desktop mode so you can control Beat Saber without a VR headset by using your keyboard and mouse. Oculus mode launches it if you have an Oculus VR headset and you have the Oculus app installed. It basically launches it in Oculus mode so it doesn't use Steam VR and it takes the load off of your headset, because if you're using an Oculus headset, it launches both Steam VR and Oculus runtime at the same time, and it gives you a massive performance hit and it impacts performance when playing the game. But if you use Oculus mode, it will use the Oculus runtime instead of the Steam VR runtime, and it saves performance because you're only using one runtime. You can also uninstall versions. There's advanced settings here, browse game files, stuff like that. So, yeah, that's where my file location is pointing to at the minute. It's pointing to 1.34.2 in the Beat Saber Legacy Launcher install file. And currently, on Mod Assistant, my game version is 1.34.2. So, these are the mods that I currently use. So, obviously, the core mods are mods that cannot be removed. You have to have them installed. So, I use Custom Saber Elite or Light, depends how you guys say it. The very main mods that I'm gonna say that I use, that I would say you guys should probably use as well if you have a good bulked up PC and you have good specifications, I'd say use these mods. Camera 2 is very good. if you're recording Beat Saber, you're becoming a Beat Saber YouTuber, or you're posting Beat Saber videos, use Camera 2. There's a lot of options for customizing your viewing experience, for capturing your desktop, or for people who are around your house who are just watching the desktop and watching you play. It is very good. Camera 2 carries. A lot of games should have this option built in and should not have modifications for it. Mapping extensions is one I also use. Mappers will use mapping extensions in their maps if they're creating maps that are unusual to a regular Beat Saber map. And this plugin shows all of the cool things that mappers have added into their specific map. Another one is noodle extensions. Noodle extensions is the same thing as mapping extensions, except noodle extensions goes way, way beyond than mapping extensions. Noodle extensions allows mappers to change the environment, objects, and just crazy stuff like that, really. That's how maps such as Nothing Else or Somewhere Out There, pretty much any map made by Swifter or Nasafrasa, Monty, or any mappers like that. That is the plugin that mappers use to integrate cool things in their maps. And those 3 mappers, plus many more mappers, use that mod. I recommend getting that one. Chroma, very important. Chroma is just as important as noodle extensions. Mappers will use Chroma so much in their maps. I recommend you get that one. It's just a must with most maps, because most maps nowadays you need Chroma for it. Here they are. Score Saber. It's not a need, but I would say it's definitely a must-have, because Score Saber allows you to post your own scores and track scores across a massive leaderboard. Same with Beat Leader, although Beat Leader doesn't have that many players as Score Saber, but I still use Beat Leader because Beat Leader is very good. Beat Leader is the only leaderboard that is available on Quest for the most up-to-date version at the minute. I'm on 1.34.2, I think, on my Quest headset, and Beat Leader is the only leaderboard that's available. One more, I guess, is Counters Plus is very, very good. You can set up a bunch of counters, which is what I have in my videos. Basically, what I have in my videos is I have notes remaining, so it tells me how many notes are going to be left throughout the song, or how many misses I have, which does not display that in regular Beat Saber, which I think some people get confused about that. They don't realize I'm using a mod. Notes left and those misses, people think that's in the vanilla game. It is not. It is all used by Counters Plus. So I recommend you get that mod if you're curious about that as well. Let's talk about these enable one-click installs. I'll leave the links in the description, but this is where you can get the Beat Saber Legacy Launcher from. Right, that's done. This is modelsaber.com. I'll leave that in the description as well. This is where you can download all your custom sabers, custom avatars here as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. Custom platforms here as well. You can get your custom platforms, blocks, custom blocks. This is where you can get all of your custom stuff. Right, now I'm going to go back to sabers. I'm just going to download a random saber. This one looks cool. So basically, you can either click download, which downloads the file, and you'll have to manually put the file into your install location. This is the Beat Saber Legacy Launcher file location that I use. This is the plugins folder, user data. You don't really need to mess around with those. You only really need to mess around with the plugins folder if you're not installing a plugin from Mod Assistant, because what you need to do is, if you're installing a separate mod from GitHub that you found that you kind of like, it's going to install it as a file, and then you put your .ddl file in here. Here's your custom sabers. The thing with this Mod Assistant, enable one-click installs on Mod Assistant, is if you do it for Model Saber, if you activate it for Model Saber, what you can do is you can click install. Let's do it with this. So if I click install, look, it's going to open up a separate window for Mod Assistant, and it's going to install it. If I click back on that, if I go to my folder, refresh it, this one's called Withering Carnage. So here we go. Here it is. Withering Carnage. Just going to download it straight to that. This is Beat Saber beatsaber.com. For those of you that play Beat Saber on PC, you're definitely 100% going to know what this is. And there's going to be 1% of you that probably doesn't, because you probably download all of your custom songs when you're in Beat Saber. If you have a song you want to download, but you can't be bothered to set up your headset, go to this website, and this is where you get all of your custom songs. If I go back to Mod Assistant, enable one-click installs, you can see it's available for Beat Saber as well, and it's available for playlists. Playlists is on beatsaber.com. So if you come over to this button right here, it's the third one from all these 4 buttons. I don't know, let's just do a random one. Let's just do this one. If I click that, it's going to enable one-click installer again. It's going to download that song. So it's the same for Beat Saber again as well. You can download it as a file by clicking this one. That is basically how you completely just mod Beat Saber on PC. This is not the same for a regular quest. I'm going to move on to that, but it's very tricky. I'm not going to be doing it because I've already modded Beat Saber. I'm not going to be uninstalling Beat Saber because it was a pain to install it on my Quest 3 headset and get it modded. But a general gist of how I did it is this is the link to the Quest Patcher GitHub, which is a application that you're going to want to use, and it only runs on PCs, but you can downgrade. I think you can downgrade and mod Beat Saber without a PC. But if you want to add extra mods, I think you do need a PC. This is what I was told back when I was modding Beat Saber on my Quest. Honestly, I do not remember. But that's how I did it. I used Quest Patcher to get all the mods. And I used something called Quest App Version Switcher, which is Quest App Version Switcher is the application you'll want to download on your Quest headset, and you get it by downloading SideQuest on your headset, and then from SideQuest you download Quest App Version Switcher on SideQuest, which downloads to your headset, and then you'll use Quest App Version Switcher to switch Beat Saber versions. You'll want to uninstall Beat Saber and then install Beat Saber using Quest App Version Switcher at the version that you want, that has all the mods that you want, and then you'll use Quest Patcher to patch Beat Saber, install the core mods, and then install any additional mods that you find anywhere else that you download, and then you just put them into Quest Patcher, and then that'll be that done. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. That is the general gist on how you mod Beat Saber on PC, and that is the mods that I use for PC, for anyone that was wondering. If you want to see what other mods that I use, take a quick browse. Any mods that have a tick or that have this installed version, the installed version is in green. Those are the ones that I've installed. So you can kind of see, look, Custom Sabers Lee 0.7.0, I've got that installed. The core mods, I've got them installed. All 4 of these essential mods here, I've got them installed. I've got the mapping extensions, got all these installed. Some of these mods will become permanent, and you will have to download them depending on what mods you download, because as you can see, these have black ticks, and I can't untick them because they are mods that are needed for other mods that are installed, or they are just core mods, but they're not in the core section, they're just in the library section. These are all of the mods that I have installed, so if you guys want to install them, go ahead, feel free. Also, one more thing I'd like to talk about. I've noticed so many people commenting for me to do the songs that they want me to do. Now, I want to speak about that a little bit. The issue with this is people comment songs that they like listening to on Spotify, but people have there's a chance people have not mapped the song that you have requested to me in the comments. I'm making a workaround for that, and once I've made that workaround, I will not be accepting song requests in the comments. I will tell you soon what the workaround is, but I will have it sorted. I'll let you know how you can request songs for me to do, but I won't be completely disregarding custom song requests, don't worry. It's just that most songs that people have requested is either badly mapped or does not exist on BeatSaber.com, and I can't even play it anyway. So a solution for that will be out soon, and I will let you guys know how you can utilize this solution to give me song requests. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next video. New Marvel Rivals video coming out, I guess. I haven't done one in so long. New characters have came out. Sorry, it's a bit off topic, but yeah, I guess new Marvel Rivals video soon, and new Beat Saber videos coming out soon as well. I'll see you in the next one.
Okay, let's do it. Get some break, what you better do. I've been multiplied on my revenue. Told them I'm 2 steps ahead of you. The mission complete when I say it is. Don't hear too much, I was said to you. Okay, let's do it. It's me if I feel I won't take it. Then pull the 4, but I'm a better do. Been a go, but it's some stuff I won't let her do. If I get to shooting this RPG, I need props like a stepper. Let's do it.